Autumn and winter bring vitamin shortages and health issues. Do you want to stay healthy? I'm showing you a health recipe. Here's a jar of health with fermented vegetables. It's easy to make, takes just 5 minutes. Let's go, I'll show you. Hi everyone, you're watching Food on Fire. Many of you requested a jar of health, especially after the pickled pepper video. So today we're making something great. I'm not a doctor, but all sources say this is very healthy. You can use whatever you want. Cabbage, I have pepper here, sweet pepper, garlic, carrot, broccoli, whatever you have, just throw it in. It will all be very, very tasty and healthy. Fermented vegetables are considered very healthy. Let's begin with the carrot. No, the pepper. I cut the pepper like this into strips, like this, like this. I'll put the pepper into a separate container because I'll add it on top. It will ferment the fastest. Celery stalks. I had them lying around in my fridge too, so I'm throwing in these leftovers from some fancy dish. Carrot. We're going to use the carrot too. It'll be really tasty. By the way, we cut it into sticks like this. I took a jar, cleared the tray a little, and now we'll start adding things one by one. Look, I have just 4 little tomatoes left, but they'll be perfect for this too. I'm just going to make a little puncture here. I'm putting them at the bottom because the tomatoes will take a long time to ferment, so that's why I'm putting them all the way at the bottom. Whether to add hot pepper or not is up to you. Obviously it'll make it spicy, so if you don't like spicy food, just don't add it. I'm making small cuts. I won't slice it too much so it doesn't make the dish too spicy. And I'll throw in 2 pieces. I think 2 will be enough. I have 1.5 heads of garlic. Add as much as you like. Use more or less. There are no strict measurements. Just use what you have. Beetroot. Well, you can't do without beetroot, right? I'll cut it into small pieces like this too. Into small sticks. By the way, there's one more thing I should have mentioned right away, but I forgot. I have some bay leaves here. I have some allspice and black pepper here. You can add them or you can skip them altogether. It'll still taste great without them. But I like it spicy, so I should have thrown them in at the bottom, but oh well. I also have a zucchini here. I'll throw it in too. Why not? As they say, that's the right way. Carrots are going in. Celery, cauliflower like this. You can also use red cabbage, by the way. Basically, there's no problem with that at all. So you just take whatever you want. We're going to cut it in half like this because of the throwing. Broccoli too. Can't do without it. Well, that's right. Just by looking at this jar, you know it's good for you. Pepper goes in here, pepper on top. This one will be done first. It will ferment the fastest. You can add some cabbage. You get a jar like this after packing everything in. And now the most important part. We make a brine and pour it in. Friends, as you know, I'm with Solidara. All my property has been destroyed, so I made this jar. The link is below the video where I'm raising money for a new place. I filmed this for over 3 years and want my own space to show you proper recipes, not like this. So if you want to help, the jar is below. If you don't want to help, well, just like, comment and share. That's also a big help. Let's continue the video. Let's add it in. About 30 grams of salt per liter of water. 30 grams is about a heaping tablespoon. You don't really need to measure it exactly. Actually, you can use anywhere from 20 to 50 grams of salt. That'll work just fine, from 20 to 50 grams. I always use spoons and sometimes add a bit more, but it still turns out fine. I'll use this one. About 30 grams is 1 tablespoon per liter of water, just regular cold water. If it's bottled, that's perfect. If it's tap water, well, what can you do? No need to boil it or anything, just fill it up completely. You can put something in there, some kind of weight, or you can use a cabbage leaf. Press it down so that everything is under the brine, because if something sticks out, that's bad, it could spoil. All should be fully covered with brine. I put the cabbage leaf there to hold all the ingredients in place so nothing comes out. We cover it with a lid, but make sure it's not airtight. Don't seal it. Not with a tight plastic one, just cover it lightly. You need access to oxygen so excess gases can escape during fermentation. You end up with this beautiful thing. We leave it at room temperature, and you can put a plate under the bottom. During fermentation, it will overflow for about 3 to 5 days. I'll see when the process has started, and we'll meet again in about 3 to 5 days. It's important to make sure the fermentation process starts, because if it doesn't, it will spoil later. In short, we'll meet again in 3 to 5 days. Friends, it's been 5 days, just yesterday. The brine was mostly clear, but then it turned red. What does that mean? With buryak, you can always tell when fermentation peaks. It instantly colors the liquid. Now we'll try it all. This small jar is for your health. Next, we're putting it in the fridge. We put it away and it can stay there for a month or two, and we gradually take from this jar whatever we need. Here's the pepper. We took it out. It already smells appetizing. We're going to try it all now. Of course, I'll be the one tasting it. Honestly, I hadn't planned to get extra equipment until this happened. Our admin from the Telegram group, by the way, the Telegram group link will be under the video, sent us this thing from Bulgaria. It looks pretty authentic. You have to admit, there's something in runes here. It's a tincture with an extremely hot pepper, over 1 million Scoville units. He said, try it. By the way, look in the video, it's even sealed with wax here. Let's warm it up a bit with a lighter and open it. Igor Mester reminds us. Alright, let's see what we have and try it. Cheers, my friends. It's spicy cabbage. The cabbage is a bit sour. Pepper. Pretty spicy. And broccoli, as they say, broccoli, it's very healthy. It's very tasty. And when it sits in the fridge, it will develop more flavor. Hold on, give me water. I got it. No filming. Let me finish. I also got some of this cabbage. I want to try it too. Let's go. This is really delicious. Make this kind of jar of health. It starts fermenting, the process begins, take it out and try it. When you're satisfied with the taste, sometimes lactic acid is released, which gives the vegetables that tangy, delicious flavor and changes them. Try it, and if you're satisfied with the taste, put it in the fridge and eat it gradually. You made potatoes or something for yourself, then ate a few vegetables as a side in the evening. It's healthy, tasty, and adds variety to your menu. If you liked it, give it a like, leave comments, and share the video. We'll keep fermenting. Winter is no obstacle. See you all later.